Hi guys and girls, how you doing? So yeah, let's take a look at our third episode, how to buy and sell crypto coins. Solana yield farming from scratch, we're gonna get you up to speed, right? So this is our agenda. At first we will take a look at what are DEX is actually, and I will explain it to you real quick. After this we will go to Orca, Raydium, Saber, Jupiter Aggregator, and I will explain you the nuances, and at the end we do a live demo on how to buy and sell crypto coins. But for now, let's start real simple with a quick explanation. What is a centralized exchange and what is a decentralized exchange? A centralized exchange is, for example, FTX, Coinbase, Binance. Those are centralized entities and they have some kind of order book, and you basically make buys and sells on their platform. And then you have DEXs, decentralized exchanges. And those decentralized exchanges, they usually live on the blockchain. There are smart contract protocols, and it's the decentralized version of a centralized exchange, and they have some interesting dynamics like pools, for example, where you provide two sides of a pool, and then people can swap between it. But we will take a look at this at a later episode. For now, we will want to take a look at what's out there for you and how you can buy and sell your crypto coins on a decentralized exchange. So first, let's start with Orca, and this is a really rough explanation. So the benefit of Orca is that it's, from my point of view, or from our point of view, that it's really user-friendly, really beginner-friendly. You have a really small user interface, really good user experience. It's quite simple. And there you have the features of exchange, pools, and staking. We will talk later about what are pools and what is staking. For now, please consider taking a look at orca.so. This is the real URL. Please be careful. There are a lot of scams out there. And if you go on orca.so and you click on exchange, you can basically buy and sell crypto coins. And the next one we will take a look at is Raydium. Raydium has the highest total value locked on Solana. So on Solana right now there is above $12 billion locked on the Solana blockchain. And the total value locked is basically how much dollars are locked inside the Raydium protocol. And Raydium has a wide variety of features. They have trading, swapping, liquidity, pools, farms, staking, accelerator, drop zone, NFTs, a lot of stuff. We will head over to raydium.io and we will take a look at the swap. We won't take a look at the trading. Trading is more like an order book, but we will take a look at the swap. We want to keep it simple, right? The next one is we will take a look at Saber. And Saber has something interesting. So there are a lot of stable pairs out there. And it's not just USDC, USDT, those are some stable coins. It's also like Sol and MSol, or Sol and PRT Sol, or Rep Bitcoin and another form of Bitcoin. And you can swap between those pairs, and Saber is pretty interesting because it has really efficient markets, so you can save a little bit if you use Saber, for example, if you want to do a stable to stable pair swap. They also have pools in their farms, and we will take a look at saber.so. And the last one we will take a look at, this is the juicy one, so to speak. It's a DEX aggregator. So it's a decentralized exchange aggregator, and what it does is super awesome. It basically takes a look at all the different exchanges out there, so all the different decentralized exchanges. It takes into consideration if you want to go from Solana, for example, to Bitcoin. Does it make the most sense to swap it directly, or would it make more sense to go from Solana to USDC to USDT to Rep Bitcoin? And it calculates the fees, it calculates the slippage. So slippage is when you buy something, you have a price impact, but usually if we don't trade for millions and millions, we have a little bitty price impact. So we can don't take this into consideration for now. The DEX aggregator is basically doing the job of finding the best route and also calculating the fees in it, so you have the best trade at the end. So we will take a look at the trade feature. It's actually the only feature. And we head over to jupiter.ag. And now let's just dive into it. So we will take a look at how to buy and sell crypto tokens. And we will take a look at Orca, Raydium, Saber, and Jupiter Aggregator. Yeah, let's jump into it, right? Okay, perfect. So we're now over here at orca.so. And as you can see, I already connected my wallet. We could do this again. We can disconnect the wallet, and then we click on connect, and then we click on phantom. And if you connect the first time, you may get asked for two things: that they will want to see your balance, and they want to send you an approval, that they want to send you a request for approval so you can make the swaps. I will run through this real quick and we can go into more detail if you want to on the Discord or whatever. And so yeah, as you can see, there are two ways to swap your Sol, for example. You could do it like this. You can take a look at, for example, you put in like, I want to exchange 0.2 Sol. I want to exchange it to USDC, for example. We could also use USDT. And then you see the following. So as you can see, we put in 0.2 Sol, and this actually goes through the route of Sol, USDC, and then USDT. And it's a better route than just going from Sol to USDT immediately. And we could also do it like this. We could, for example, put in 0.3 Sol, for example, to USDT, and it basically puts it down in here. And yeah, but for now, I prefer to show it to you in this way. So we will want to swap 0.2 Sol for USDT, and as you can see, this is a fair price. It takes into consideration the routes and stuff like this, and we have to approve two things. The first one is that we actually have to open up a channel, and the channel is basically, as you can see in a second, we will have to pay a little bit of tiny Sol, about 0.002 Sol, to rent a channel. And the channel is basically the part where we basically make an exchange for Sol to USDT, and we can get the rent back later. It's just something that is common on the blockchain of Solana. It has to do with the Serum DEX, and yeah, just take it for now. You have to give it a small fee, but you get the fee back later. And now we basically set up the channel. We can click on exchange, and after we click on exchange, we will basically get offered with this exchange right here as soon as it's get done loading. So basically, as you can see, we will get deducted 0.2 Sol, and we will achieve approximately 36.629 USDT. We will approve this for now, and let's give it a second. This should be rather quick, and then we can take a look at our balance. So it went through, and it said that we got deducted 0.2 Sol, and we received 36.629 Sol, USDT, sorry. We can click on Phantom and our wallet, and then we basically see that we have our USDT in our wallet. As you can see down here, this is the USDT balance, and yeah, that's it for Orca. And yeah, now let's head over to the next one. Okay, awesome. So now we are over at Raydium.io, and this is the page you get to if you open up Raydium.io. And as you can see, we just have to click on Launch App, but here's the total value locked I told you about a minute ago. We click on Launch App, and then basically Phantom gets opened up, and this is what I told you a second ago. They want to see our wallet balance, and they want to send us requests for approvals. We say connect. Yeah, now we are connected, and now we can do basically trading, swapping, stuff like this. And as I told you, we will take a look at swapping for now. We will take a look at we will take a look at Sol again, and we will basically do the same as we did on Orca a second ago. We just put in Sol. We see this is our Sol balance. We click on it, and then we type in 0.2 Sol. We click on USDT again, and now we will see how many USDT we will get over here for our 0.2 Sol. It should be roughly the same because I did it a couple of minutes ago, and obviously the prices are fluctuating a little bit. As you can see, Raydium on default puts in 0.5% slippage. So whenever you try to do a trade, take into consideration the slippage tolerance. It's basically the maximum slippage that you are willing to accept. And as you can see, when we want to swap 0.2 Sol for USDT, we do it in a big pool, and as you can see, the price impact is lower, 0.01%, so it's totally irrelevant. We just have to accept it because we're a little bit too slow, but we will speed it up. So we will now accept it. We will click on swap, and then our Phantom wallet will get opened up. And yeah, we will see something similar to Orca we did a second ago. We will get deducted 0.2 Sol, and we will receive 36 USDT. We click on approve. Transaction has been sent. Transaction has been confirmed, just like this. Solana is super quick. And if we take a look at our Phantom wallet again, we see that we now hold 1.36 Sol and a roughly 73 USDT. And yeah, that's basically it. Super simple. And now we will head over to Saber to to show you some stable pair swaps. Okay, perfect. So now we are over here at Saber, and pretty similar to Raydium. We just click on Launch App, and then we will get a request to our Phantom wallet. Phantom want to connect with Saber, and it's pretty much always the same. They want to view our balance and activity, and they want to send us a request for approving transactions. We just click on connect, we let it wait for a second, and bam, we are connected. And now the interesting part is, if you want to take a look at swapping, you will see that those are different pairs, right? You see stuff like AC USDC, for example. It's the wrapped USDC version from Allbridge, from Seller, for example. And as I pointed out, Saber is really efficient if you want to swap stable pairs. For now, we will do the following. So we will basically take a look at Sol. We will put in Sol. So we have 1.37 Sol. And now we want to swap it up for, let's say, MSol, for example. MSol is the Marinade state token from Marinade. It's a version of Sol, where it's basically wrapped in the MSol and it's staked. So as you can see, for roughly 0.2 Sol, we will get 0.196 MSol, and it's totally fine because it's a wrapped version. There's already the staking incentive in there, and if we were to do it the other way, if we were to trade 0.196 MSol for Sol, we would get a little tiny bit less than 0.2 Sol. We will put in 0.2 Sol, and yeah, we will do a quick exchange. Let's click on review. This is the summary. We will receive estimately 0.196 MSol. Yeah, there is a minimum that we could achieve, but the price impact is quite low, so we will basically have to pay a small liquidity provider fee. And liquidity provider fee is basically so people are putting in their MSol into a pool, and whenever we make a swap, they get some kind of fee, and this is how they make their money and how we will make money as well in upcoming videos. So we will click on confirm, and then we will wait for a second. We have to approve the transaction. We will get deducted 0.2 Sol, and we will receive approximately 1.19615 MSol. We will click on approve. We let it wait for a second. This should be rather quick as well. So yeah, it went through. We had some MSol before in our wallet. So now if we take a look at our wallet, we see that we have a little bit MSol less, and we do have quite a lot more MSol. And yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, let's head over to Jupiter Aggregator. Okay, now we are over here at Jupiter Aggregator, and here it gets really interesting. So like always, we want to start with connecting our Phantom wallet. As always, view balance, request approval for transaction, always the same. Click on connect. After we connected, we can basically tinker around a little bit. So we take a look, for example. Let's say we have we take our Sol, and we want to exchange it for, let's say, USDT, for example. We can click on max, and now we see different opportunities. So as you can see, there are quite a few options where it can go through. There are 90 routes found. It could basically go from Sol over MSol to USDT, and we would receive roughly 205 USDT. We could also go from, or it keeps on refreshing every second, so yeah, we scroll down a little bit. So as you can see, we can take different routes, and we could also take some pretty dumb routes. Let's say Sol, USDC, USDT, and we could do this via Serum and Mercurial. So yeah, we always obviously pick the best route. We will put in 0.2 Sol, and we want to see how much USDC we will get for it. USDT. We will put it in here, and let's see what options do we have. Okay, quite interesting, right? So we get around 36.9 USDT at the most, and if we would do it really inefficient, we would get 20. And this is rather interesting, right? So this would go from Sol over Kin to USDT. No one ever would do that, basically, but there are some pretty legit routes out there. Orca and Serum, for example, 35, and yeah, whenever you basically want to do a swap, I highly recommend that you go over to Jupiter Aggregator. You put it in here, you let it take care. And there is one opportunity as well. So Jupiter Aggregator doesn't have a token for now. They might have one token later, and if there is a possibility that you will get a Jup token or whatever, you basically would get it if you do some trades. I will explain in later videos how to go about airdrop hunting, but for now let's stick to the example. We just do the 0.2 SOL like we did on the other platforms. We adjust the slippage from 0.1% to 0.5%. It's totally fine. It's just yeah, this is the maximum slippage, and now we just basically put it in. We click on swap, and as you will see, there will be a little bit more deduction than 0.2 SOL. It's due to the channel that we have to rent again. As I told you, we can get this later. We can get the rent back again, and then we click on approve, and then it takes a second, and bam, it went through. Swap completed. We got 37 USDT, and if we take a look at our balance, we will see that our SOL has decreased a little bit in our balance, and we do own now 110 USDC. Okay, so as I told you a couple of times, we basically rent out the space for the swaps. The accounts, we basically rent them out. And I would like to introduce you really quick to one possible solution on how to close your accounts to get some SOL back. Just head over to symmetry.fi, click on swap, connect your wallet, and you can do the following here. After you connect your wallet, you click on the small wheel, and then you will see view open order accounts. And as you can see in a second, we have opened up an account from SOL to USDT. We could actually close it right now. Yeah, let's do this for now. We will get back a little bit of SOL, as I told you about. So we would get back 0.236 SOL. We click on approve, and this will take a second, but after a second we basically have our SOL back. And yeah, as soon as you want to do another trade from SOL to USDT, we will have to open up the channel again. So I personally do it like this. I just let them open because it's just a couple of cents, and after a couple of weeks or months I basically close them and get a little bit of SOL back, just to have some hygiene, some account hygiene. So yeah, guys, that's guys and girls, that's basically it. I hope you get a good understanding on how to swap coins. I hope you get a good understanding on where you can go to swap some coins. Swapping basically means buying and selling, right? And in our next episode, we will take a look at how to earn interest on your crypto tokens. So how to make money basically out of crypto. And like always, if you have any questions, jump into our Discords, write it in a comment. And yeah, I'm here for you. We're here for you. Take care and stay safe. Till next time. Bye.